Welcome to Chilango's cooking channel. And now we're gonna use that delicious beef meat we learned how to make on the last video for tacos.
And we're gonna make some delicious burritos with rice and with salad version. First, we're gonna chop some garlic and some onions. We're gonna use them to make some rice. This time we're gonna put just regular long grain rice with some frozen veggies, a little bit of salt, and now we put also a bit of the garlic we have and a bit of the onions. The rest I'm gonna use to make some fried beans. And remember, for this rice, if you're using a rice cooker, just remember you use 1 portion of rice, twice the portion of water, leave it there, and it's ready. Boom. Now we're moving on to the fried beans. So we stir the onions and the garlic for a little while until they're soft. Then we add the beans. I'm using this time white beans, just to vary a little bit. You can use black beans or whatever you have on hand. And then of course you use the pasote and the salt, and we're adding here margarine. And now we're gonna stir them and smash them. And keep smashing until they start getting into some sort of like a paste, and then eventually they'll come together. And it's important you don't forget to put the margarine, or you can use butter, and clump it all together, because that's gonna make sure they are moist. And this one's already. This time I'm gonna warm up the tortillas separately, and I'll just simply put them in a pan without any oil, both sides, and then put them in a tortilla bag to keep them warm. And now we're gonna retake the exact same way we cook the meat in the Tacos de Bistec video. Just check the link in the description. And we talked about 2 different versions, or 2 different ways to cook the beef meat. One was with sous vide and one was chain dressing. In both occasions we had at the end of it a result of like small cubes of meat that now in this video I'm refrying here on a non-sticking pan, because then I'm gonna proceed to put some cheese and just mix it on the pan with the meat, so the cheese is gonna melt super nicely. And we're gonna have also a pretty traditional way how they also mix the cheese and the meat on a flat parrilla, but in this case we're using this non-stick pan. If you're doing in a restaurant, you definitely should use the flat parrilla for this process. It actually allows you to have a pretty legit result. And you can also do alambres, which maybe in some other video we should definitely go and talk about alambres. So as you can see, the cheese is now really nicely melting, and we're basically ready to assemble our delicious burritos. So super easy. First the tortilla, now we put the beans. We can be a little generous and just make sure to use the half of the tortilla in the center, so you leave 1/4 to the left side, 1/4 to the right side, and you work in that middle half of tortilla where we're placing our guacamole. And now we're placing our cream very nicely. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of rice and just make sure that it's like evenly spread in our burrito. Then we put the salsa. Remember, you can make a combination of different salsas, and well, in this case I'm using the salsa from the last video. And finally the meat. And then let's just nicely and neatly just get rid of this little stream of cheese. It's super nice. Look at this, is just steamy, it's hot, and super quickly let's fold our burrito. So organize all the ingredients and then just roll it. Oops, now we cover everything in there, and there we go. So moving on, now let's make our salad version. So I put already guacamole here, then I'm adding the cream, and again I'm trying to center my ingredients so it's gonna be more even. Now we're adding the beans, and yeah, just a little bit more right there. now the salsa, which I'm gonna be very generous here because I love it. Then we're gonna put fresh salad. There we go. And finally, again, the steaming hot meat that has all that delicious melted cheese. There we go. And this one, I'm not gonna fold it, I'm not gonna roll it. I'm simply gonna leave it this way, open, which is also a nice way I used to serve this kind of burritos in my restaurant. Look at these delicious burritos, just ready to be eaten.
And let's give it a try. Oh, I messed up my burrito already. There's so many things going on in here. There's the creaminess, there's the tenderness of the meat, and then you have the guacamole, spiciness of the salsa. The explosion is just never ending. It's, oh my god, look at it. Guacamole finger. Let's give a bite to the salad one. A bit lighter. Packed of all the goodies. Everything except, instead of rice, you have some salad here. And maybe you wanna close the tip like this so it doesn't fall off on the other side, and give it a bite. My god, I cannot decide which one is the best one. You can actually go also 50-50. 50 salad, 50 rice. Which one would be your favorite? Leave us a comment. Would you like do you prefer to make the regular burritos with rice, or do you like them more with salad? Or you can just skip them both and just go ahead without the salad. But don't forget the beans. The beans are really good and they add a lot of flavor to it. Anyhow, like you see, this was super easy, super fast. It's so easy to do it. You can do it. And please don't forget to subscribe, share the video with all your friends, family, share the recipes, share the love for Mexican food. See you next video, and provechito.